Next, we will hear from Libertarian candidate David Doc Murdock.
Thank you, sir. I am a Libertarian, and because I'm a Libertarian, I have principles. We are called the party of principle for a reason. We do not compromise on our beliefs at all. I believe if you look at past history, both the Democrats and the Republicans, as a group, as a party, say one thing during the campaign and they do otherwise. They either end up compromising and doing what their party tells them to, or their party just shreds them. And that's the way it goes. I believe in honor and integrity. I don't think most of our politicians these days even know what those two words mean. We have personal rights. I think most of the time when our state house passes legislation, they're stomping on those rights. And no one seems to care, but I do. So we have a lot of big problems, primarily economic development, unemployment, the budget of the state, the size and the scope of the state. Our constitutions, both federal and state, were written to ensure that we are guaranteed our personal rights, and that's not happening. We have this property tax. It doesn't need to be capped, it needs to be repealed. As long as we have a property tax, we're paying rent to the government on property that we buy, and then if we don't pay our rent, they take it, and that's wrong. We need to repeal property tax. We need to repeal a lot of taxes, a lot of the hidden taxes, which brings us to what are we going to do? Fair tax. That, as far as I'm concerned, is the best choice. Everyone pays their share, everybody. No loopholes. No going to special interest and saying, look, I'll cut you some slack in this area in your taxes if you give me support next election. Done, over. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing but corruption. There are a lot of different ways that we can fix a lot of different things, but it's going to take someone to stand up there and point out what's wrong, who is in charge of that being wrong, and making the hard choices. And I'll do that. I don't have a problem.
David,
so
that's the 2 minutes. So
thank you.
Actually,